Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Another Fat Guy Cooks. I am your fat guy, Andy Baker, and today we are going to be making tamales. Let's go. Tamales, tamale, tamales, tamale. Hey, Eze, where's my tamale? This is all really racist. Tamales are little handheld street foodie items from Mexico. They are corn flour wrapped in a corn husk and then steamed. They've also got some filling inside, like some nice pulled pork or chicken. We're gonna do chicken. There's a few other bits involved, but we'll just get started with it and we'll see how it goes. First thing we need to do is make our filling, and we're going to do like a pulled chicken kind of deal. So first off, we're going to boil up a whole chicken with a load of other stuff and make a really nice spicy chicken shreddedy thing to go inside our tamales. Okay, so we're going to need a big old pot of boiling water. I'm hoping this pot actually works on here. We are just going to throw our chicken in here with a few other bits and bobs, and we are going to boil it slowly for about 3 or 4 hours until it's all just completely falling off the bone, and then we can add a few spices and things to it, make it all nice and tasty. This is also a great way to cook chicken if you want to like cook a load of chicken at the beginning of the week and then have like shredded chicken, tacos, burritos, sandwiches, whatever for the whole week. This is a great way of doing it. So I'm just going to take the outer layer off an onion. These are our aromatics. And we're just going to chop him in half and throw him in the water. I'm going to get a few carrots. Let's throw those in as well. A few chilies. Just got some leftover red and green chilies. Throw them in, why not? There's a head of garlic here. We're just going to take all the bits off that are going to flake off and get like sort of and end up floating in there and be a pain in the arse to get out later. So a big head of garlic like so. Just cut the whole thing down the middle. Throw that guy in there too. And then we have some rosemary. That'll do. Some thyme. No, some sage, sorry. You'll wave this around, keep all the demons away. Well, you're supposed to burn it, I think. But you know, just keep the demons away. They'll get you. And some thyme. Like so. Cool, that'll do. And then I've just got some, you probably want some like cooking rope? Yeah, cooking rope. That's what I mean. Like butcher's twine, something like that would probably be a good idea. But you know, I've just got some, how does this work? So we're just going to take a load of this, like so. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap it around this. What this does is it just keeps it all together so that when we take it out later, it's not all fucking all over the place and a pain in the arse, and we can just take it out nice and easily. I don't know if this stuff's been chemically treated to make it like poisonous if you boil it, but I guess we'll find out. So we'll just make our little sort of flavour bundle, throw that in there as well, and we'll get our chicken. We're not going to fuck around with anything, we're not going to do anything with it, salt it or anything. We're just going to take him out, stick him straight in the pot, like so, with all our aromatics. Bang a lid on him. And we're going to let that go for, I don't know, 4 hours, 5 hours, basically until it's all cooked all the way through. The chicken is just falling apart and falling off the bone, and then we're going to go back in there, retrieve all our aromatics, get those out, get the chicken out, and then we're going to save the stock because the stock is going to be used in the masa dough when we're making our tamales. So for now, I'm gonna piss off while this cooks, and I'll be back when we're ready to start throwing the tamales together and making the dough. Okay, so we are back. Now, I've done a few things off camera because it was easier and it was the middle of the night and I didn't want to make more of a mess than was necessary. So, the chicken has been broken down and is now just lovely shredded chicken that is lightly perfumed with all the nice things we put in it. I mean, it just tastes like plain ass chicken, to be honest, but all the flavours and stuff will be in the stock, which will help, maybe, I don't know. We also have our stock here, which people who pay attention to continuity may have questions about. You can ask in the comments. We also have some corn husks, which are soaking in warm water. These are corn husks. They are husks from corn. But yeah, this is what they look like. You can't really find them anywhere in shops. You have to order them online. So I've got another big second one of these just in case, but tamales. First thing we need to do is season up our chicken filling. So we're going to throw a little bit of olive oil in there. Just a little bit. We're going to throw, see, I really love this stuff, and I know it doesn't really fit in with Mexican because this is, I think, Korean. But we're going to throw a shitload of gochujang. But I'm going to throw a load of gochujang. Gochujang. Goku's the fucking dude from fucking, what's the name, isn't he? Dragon Ball Z. Some Dragon Ball Z chan. No, it's not called Goku-chan. Gochujang. Gochujang. Right. So, to flavour our chicken, we're going to use some gochujang, which is not the same as Goku-chan, which is something completely different, which I've said about 5 times. This is finally the take where I got it right, but I still bought it up anyway. So we're going to throw in some of this fermented red bean paste from Korea because it's delicious and I love it. I'm going to get a lot, look at that. I'm going to throw a load of this in here and then we're going to mix it around. I'm going to add a little bit of our chicken stock to this, which will just help everything mix up. And now we have some lovely chili gochujang chicken. Beautiful. We need about 160 grams of lard. 155. Close. There we go. Perfect. We need a nice big pinch of salt and a teaspoon of baking powder. Like so. Now what we need to do is we need to whip a load of air into our lard, which then makes everything lighter and fluffier and makes the tamale dough a lot nicer and a lot more tender. So we're going to do that. This is making way more mess than I thought it would. I didn't take into account how much it would clog up the mechanism. Okay, so we've whipped up our lard. We've got some air in it. And now it looks a little bit like vanilla ice cream, which is kind of what we were going for. Right, now we need to add 500 grams of masa. Masa is corn flour, I believe. Right, so 500 grams of masa, a little bit less, 470. There we go. And it also needs about 3 cups of broth, but I'm just going to sort of eye it because I know what the consistency basically when it finishes should just be spreadable. So there's like a nice sort of buttery, creamy kind of thing. So we're just going to throw in like maybe about 3 cups there. We're going to start with our dough paddle, and then we'll move up to the whisk attachment once it starts to loosen up a little bit. So, bang this in here. And then we're just going to keep adding our chicken stock until it reaches the correct consistency. Which is looking good, nice and spreadable. Lovely. We have our chicken filling. We have our corn husks. We're going to get a little bit of cheese to add in as well. And a little bit of Parmasean to throw on top. On top. There we go. Okay. So, the process for making a tamale. You want a nice, big corn husk. Like so, or probably more like so. You need to give it a smear. What are we using for this? I guess we're using you. So we get the masa dough, and we're going to give this a smear. We're going to start about a third of the way up. Like so, and we're going to make like a rectangle-y kind of guy. We're not going to go all the way to the top either, so but we're going to try not to. This is a bad tool for this. Okay, so Christ. We're going to get a little bit of our filling, and we're going to pop it in the middle, like so. And then a bit of our cheese, a bit of our parm, and then we're going to fold it over so the masa surrounds it, like so. And then we're going to fold the bottom up so it folds over the top like so, and then it's easy to sort of turn it upside down so the bottom stays there. And then we're going to pick one of our corn husks as the sacrificial one, and we're going to use that to tear a strip off the side like so. No, not quite like so, like more like so. That might be long enough. You don't have to do this tying them in a bow thing. I may give up on it at some point, but it does make them look a lot cooler. You can get a double knot in, they're perfect. And there we go. We have a nice tamale. We leave them open at the top, like so, and then wrap them up. And then you just have to make another 400 of them. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next while.
Non più tra I farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto Adolcino d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto Adolcino d'amor. Non più avrai questi bei panacchini, quel cappello leggero galante.
This would be a great thing if you've got like children or slaves. because you know, then you wouldn't have to do the sucky bit.
Non più tra I farfalloni amoroso, notte giorno di torno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto Adolcino d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto Adolcino d'amor. Non più avrai questi bei panacchini.
Now to cook them, you want to steam them. So we're going to use the air fryer to do that. And what we need to do is we need to have them stood up like so around the outside. So I need to figure out a way to do that. I think it's going to involve putting something in here to steam with them. Not Dennis. I did think Dennis. I can hear you thinking Dennis. I'm not steaming Dennis. Okay, so I think if we put this guy in here like so, as you can see, and then we just tuck our guys in, and then just go around the outside. All the tamales go around the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Look at that, it's perfect! Okay, so we're going to put these guys in here. There's a bit of water in the bottom. We're going to put this on steam with the steam lid on. And we're going to put this on steam for about half an hour, 40 minutes, something like that. We'll stick it on half an hour, we'll let it finish, and then we'll let it all calm down for a bit and de-steam, and that should give it the extra sort of 20 minutes it needs. Right, I'll be back in half an hour. We'll break them open, try them, see how we did. Okay, we're back. Let's see what we have got. Let's see if they're actually staying in one piece and didn't all fall apart. I think they look okay. I mean, they've kind of, yeah, I think they're okay. The one that I tied up looks amazing. The rest of them have kind of all sagged to the bottom. But we can fix that with like a little bit of finagling. Yeah, they just need pushing back up, basically. Hot. Everything's hot. So yeah, the one that I tied stayed all nice and in one piece and together and good. The rest of them, all that's happened is the ingredients have just sagged down to the bottom, which, I mean, still makes them edible. They're just, you know. So yeah, they're still edible, they just sagged down a little bit. So we're gonna leave these to cool, or at least cool a little bit. And then, yeah, we'll try them, because right now they're fucking nuclear. Right, before we do that, Ken Harris has written his third book in the Steve Rockfish saga, and I am about to get down to start reading it. So if you look down in the description down below, you should get a link to where you can pre-order this. The last two were fantastic. The third one's obviously going to be better, and the way it's looking, they seem to be like getting longer each time as well. So you know, more book for your money, I guess. But yeah, go check out Ken's new book. He's the guy who writes all the recipes in my descriptions for me, because I'm too lazy. Okay. We're going to go for our pretty one that we've wrapped. I'm going to open him up. So these are usually good with a bit of salsa, a bit of like crema, something like that. I don't have any of that shit in, so we're just going to go for them as is. But let's see if they're any good. The corn flour is amazing. It's like a really cool. I mean, they kind of taste a little bit like corn tortillas, like slightly, but I mean, the chicken's amazing too. The gochujang in the chicken is perfect. And as you can see, they're just cool little snacky things. If you have more patience than me and more people to help, you can make a batch of these, make like 50 of them, stick them in the freezer. Next time you have people around, whack them all out. You can microwave them, whatever you want after they've been cooked. And they're just awesome little snacky things that people are going to be vaguely impressed by if you're in England, and probably, you know, not really care about in America because they're fucking everywhere and everybody knows what they are and loves them. Another Fat Guy's just cooked. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Oh, please like, comment and subscribe. Please check Ken's new book out, link below. And also, people who power wash their drives at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, oh my god, go fuck yourself. Please like, comment and subscribe. Another Fat Guy's just cooked. Thanks for watching. All of that stuff. I forget how I finished the show. How do I finish the show? Another Fat Guy's just... Thanks a lot for watching. Another Fat Guy's just cooked. Please like, comment and subscribe. Don't do drugs unless you're doing them with me. Peace.